Yo, what's up guys? Kiko Suarez here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Kiko's Corner. Obviously, there wasn't an episode yesterday because honestly, there wasn't really anything to talk about yesterday. But today, you see the shirt. Real Madrid play, baby. We had some Champions League back. We had some Champions League football today. Champions League is back, baby. I'm so happy about it. I'm so excited because if you know me, bro, the Champions League is where like it really, like this time of the year is when it really gets nice. When all the teams, the pretenders go away and the real deal, the real contenders start showing up. They start showing why they are contenders. Why are they favorites? Why are Europe's and the world's best? It really starts showing right now. And I'm very excited. Because today, on this episode, we have Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, and Pep Guardiola and company. They demolish Copenhagen. And then we have my team. My beautiful team. Real Madrid. Playing like actual shit. Let's be honest. We played so bad the first half. The second half was better. We played so bad, dude. So bad. And also there's some controversy. If you don't know the rules, it seems like a lot of people are just wanting to cry just for the sake of crying or complaining just for the sake of complaining. But besides that, let's just jump into the episode. As always, make sure to drop a 5-star rating on Spotify. It really helps me out. I'm trying to get this to like above 4. I just want it to be consistently above 4 stars rating, right? I'm not perfect, so I'm not expecting a 5 out of 5 or a 4.9. But a 4.2, a 4.5, that seems kind of legit, right? That seems like there's a lot of people. Some people will dislike it, but a lot of people like it. And then make sure to just follow me on all social media. I'm Kiko Suarez everywhere, legitimate everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. Whatever you want. If you think there's a social media that I'm not in, just type my name. I'm probably already there. And as always, shout out to the partnership of the channel, Chalkboard, the best DFS app, in my opinion, in the world. And if you use Kiko, use code Kiko, you get 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. So imagine you deposit 100, you get another 100 for free. You play with that 100, you withdraw the 100 that you already have, and just bet for free. And see if you can win. Maybe you even quadruple your money. Who knows? Or you lose it all. But guess what? It was free money. So why not take it? Besides that, let's get into the video. Today, Manchester City. Let's start with Manchester City and then let's talk about Real Madrid. Because why not, right? Why not talk about the easy game, the one straightforward, and then we can talk about the one that you guys probably want my opinion on. Copenhagen. 1. Manchester City, 3. Manchester City scorers, 3 different scorers. Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden. For Copenhagen, Magnus Madsen. What a goal. Let me get that out of the way, straight away. Do I want to say it? No. Let's save it when the time comes. It is a literal miracle. Let me say that again. It is a literal miracle. This game only ended 3-1 for Manchester City. They could have had 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 goals today. That's how good they were, and that's how good Copenhagen's goalkeeper, let me see his name because he deserved the roses. He deserves the shout out. Gravara. What's his first name? His first name, Camille Gravara. This guy had 9 saves. He conceded 3 goals and he had 9 saves. First off, that's already insane as is. But then the real kicker, freaking Haaland hit the post once and he missed a really clear chance. So not only Haaland could have had a brace, the keeper had 9 saves. At that point, we're talking about they scored 3, 12 plus the Haaland brace. That's 14 goals. That could have been a 14-1. That's how dominant Manchester City was today. That is insanely dominant. Then, again, the Kevin De Bruyne goal. Phil Foden on the right, just dribbles a little bit, carries the ball a little bit, and sees Kevin De Bruyne. He's by himself, so he just rolls it over to him, and Kevin De Bruyne so elegantly just puts it to the far post on the floor. Beautiful, bro. And Kevin De Bruyne doesn't even celebrate it. Well, he celebrates it, but like even the celebration was elegant. Just freaking fist bump to the air, and that's it. Then Magnus Madsson. First half of this goal, you would think that, oh, it's probably just a tap-in because freaking Ederson has the ball. I don't know what possessed him to not get rid of it. I don't know what possessed him to not just play it the normal way that he plays it. And he gives it straight up to one of the players in the Copenhagen. I don't know what possessed him to do that, to like do such a bad pass. And then the first player shoots it. I forget if it's a deflection, if it's a defender or Ederson that stops it and it just bounces out. And Magnus Madsson, bro, he controls it, just adjusts it a little bit, and he scores a banger. I even want to pull it up again just to make sure I got it right, because that has to be one of the best goals. And the commentator says like, oh, for the debutant. I don't know if this is his first game in the Champions League or what, but that is legit. Oh, okay. So here. Let me tell you the right way. So Ederson is getting pressured by the Copenhagen player. He passes it out directly to a Copenhagen player for no reason under pressure. Bounces off Ruben Diaz, and Magnus doesn't stop it. He doesn't adjust or controls it. He just sees the ball rolling at him and just rockets it, bro. Beautiful to the other side, and Ederson dives for it. But then after that, dude, it was just for show. That was hitting the back of the neck no matter what. But then we go to the 45th minute. I forget if this is the first minute of the second half or the last kick of the first half, because it only says 45th minute. I already saw the goal though. Kevin De Bruyne, even when he doesn't mean to, he assists, because it's half a tackle, half the intent of the pass, and it just goes directly to Bernardo Silva, who just goes and finishes it in front of the goalkeeper. Very, very good chance, very cold-blooded, and it was the way that it was supposed to be, bro. It's just surprising that even when he doesn't mean to, again, like I said, even when he doesn't mean to, he's that good. Kevin De Bruyne really be doing those type of things, those type of chances. I'm even bringing it up just to be safe, just to describe it, make it a little bit justice. Here, there we go. So on the side, De Bruyne is carrying the ball, right? And then two players from Copenhagen are putting pressure on him. He just keeps the ball, gives it to Foden, who gives it to number 6, which is that Grealish? Ain't no way that's Grealish. What in the world? Oh, it's Stones. I was going to say, that's number 5. Stones. And De Bruyne does a very bad touch. The first Copenhagen player doesn't get the ball for him, but there's another Copenhagen player that is going for the ball. And De Bruyne just means to like, okay, let me put my foot on it. And somehow when he puts the foot on it, it just bounces directly to Bernardo Silva, who scores with the back of it, with the outside of his foot. He just scoops it to the far post, which is insane, that definition. And then, bro, Phil Foden in the 94th minute, just to end the game, right? Or the 91st, the 92nd minute, just to end the game. Bro, these guys are too good. Freaking Phil Foden gets it on the side of the box, gives it to De Bruyne, who puts it in the middle of the box, back to Foden, and just puts in the back of the net. De Bruyne had a goal and assist. Phil Foden had a goal and assist. And then freaking, what's his name? Who was the third goal scorer? And Bernardo Silva gets a goal. Pretty much all the midfield scored. It's amazing. Amazing. They're still my favorites to win the Champions League. Obviously, we're probably second or third at this point for favorites. But when it comes down to Manchester City, dude, they're the best team in the world for a reason. These guys, every time I watch them, even when they didn't have De Bruyne, even when they didn't have Haaland, I'm like, they're still effective, though. Like, they're still doing their thing. So, can you imagine when they get Haaland and De Bruyne back, and they're both back, and they're just a machine again? Insanity. How good Manchester City is. Now, let's go to the Real Madrid game. Today, there were only 2 games. We're already at that point of the Champions League that you don't really get those long days of like 5, 7, 8 games. You now only get 4, or you only get 2 teams, 4 teams, 2 games. And the second one was in Germany. RB Leipzig versus Real Madrid. Now, by the way, for the people that don't know, I'm in school right now. I'm in La Liga Business School. So I'm able to watch it kind of ish from home right now because I'm still haven't left for Spain. So I can put it on the side, but I'm paying attention to my class, right? But once I'm in Spain, they don't allow you to put your phone or a game on the phone or anything. They tell you, like, do not use the phone, do not put the games on your computer or anything, due to respect to the presentators and everything. So I'm probably not going to be able to be watching a lot of games live for the Champions League, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's for my career and my future. So it comes with it, right? It just comes with it. But we play like dog shit. I'll be the first one to say it. Some people think that they know my team more than I do. No, you don't. No, you don't. I cannot believe how bad we were playing. I cannot believe the lack of pressure, the lack of athleticism, the lack of passion. We weren't sucking to the point that we were going to lose, but RB Leipzig was doing a lot of attacks. They could have scored. They did score in the first 3 minutes, which, again, if you didn't watch the game, basically what happens is there is I forget who heads it out. I think it's Nacho or somebody. He heads it out. And then on the way out, I think it's Brahim that volleys the ball back into the box. And a RB Leipzig player hits it. And it's a goal, right? And when they show the repetition, Rodrigo is going back. And he clearly allows the two defenders or the two players from RB Leipzig to be in a good position. So the goal, at first glance, will count. But then the referee and the VAR and Thierry Henry and the CBS referee and everyone and the commentators and everyone, just like, hey, there's a guy behind Lunin. The guy behind Lunin, it's an offside position. And he touches Lunin. Therefore, he's touching an active player while being in an offside position when there's a goal. He interfered in the play in an offside position. This allows the goal. A lot of people want to say, oh, well, it's so soft. Oh, my God, Lunin would have never got to it. Oh, blah, 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 blah. The rule states if a player is in an offside position and he gets in contact or interferes with a player in an onside position, he's therefore offside. He therefore interfering with the play. And therefore, if he touches the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper's trying to step back when there's the goal, even if let's say Lunin has no chance of saving the ball, right? Let's say Lunin has no chance of catching the ball. Even then, he's stepping back and you put a wall behind him and he's like, what the f-? And then the play's still going on. It would be disallowed. Simple as. And what I've been telling people, don't get mad when the rule gets applied and it's properly called off. Get mad if we were, like, still, people to this day saying like, oh, the Vini should have been a handball. It's the rule of the sleeve. It's right here. This is not a handball by the rules, right? Like, if you want to complain about the rules, complain about the rules. And believe me, there's a lot of rules that I don't understand. I don't understand them and I don't like them. But this thing right here, still, it's considered the shoulder now. It's where the sleeve ends. It's legitimate. Now, if he does this or here or anything like that, it wouldn't count. But this right here, like, people want to say like, oh, it should only be this. The rule states it's all this. So that's why it counted. Same thing like that. If you want to complain about the rules, complain about the rules. And I'm all for it. If you're mad about the rules, be mad about the rules. But don't say when they call it on us, oh, well, that's not fair. Why not? Because they follow the rules. It's not our fault. It's not our fault that the rules happen to be written that way, bro. It's not our fault. But then, again, like I was saying, Real Madrid played like shit. I'll be the first one to say it. But we also had chances. Vini was being dangerous. Rodrigo was kind of today. We didn't have Jude, who is usually our talisman right now in the diamond formation at the center forward position, at the center attacking mid position. And then Brahim took that position. He said, like, you know what? Give me the ball. Give me the middle. He dribbles like 3 players on the side, cuts in, and shoots a beautiful second post goal on the 48th minute. Bro, my guy. That was amazing. Brahim, chapeau. Bro, I've been saying that Brahim is the Asensio replacement, and he came for that same role, coming off the bench or like making up for when players are not healthy and they play. But he's not the Asensio role. He's the Brahim role. This guy has a different impact. He's more direct. He does more than Asensio. I always said that he was getting close to prime Asensio, which is the pre-ACL Asensio. But dude, he's better than that. I'm sorry, he's better than that at this point. He's doing more, impacting more. He's scoring more. He's getting more assists. He has been better. He has been better. And at this point, there's not really a way that you can fight it. And then Vini almost scored another Puskás award. Almost again. He freaking goes in, nutmegs a player, then rolls over and then pokes it, and he just goes to the post, bro. He could have scored a fantastic goal. But then after that, in the second half, Leipzig could not just hit their crosses properly. If they have crossed it properly, maybe this is a different story, but like they couldn't break our defense and we were playing the counter. We could have finished this game like 3-0, honestly, if we make our chances count. And also if Leipzig it's a what if game, right? Like if Leipzig actually capitalizes on the chances that they had, then this is a different story. If Real Madrid capitalizes on the few chances that they have, then it's a completely different story. Also, Lunin is our number one now. I don't want to see Kepa. I don't want to see him anywhere near close to starting unless it's a game that doesn't matter. Because Lunin today had 9 saves. 9 saves! Insanity. Remember how I said the Kablar, the Camara guy from the Leipzig, or not from Copenhagen, deserve a shout? If it's not for Lunin, we have a completely different game. Insane. And then, who else deserves a shout out? Oh, by the way, Carvajal rightfully has a yellow. No clue how the first foul wasn't a yellow. No clue. At all. I legitimately don't know, maybe because he was early in the game or anything like that. But legitimately, that should have been a yellow when he tackles Xavi Simons. It is mad. Obviously, a lot of people will say, like, well, therefore he will be sent off, blah, 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 blah. No, because if he's conditioned early in the game, then at that point, either Ancelotti will have taken him out for Lucas Vázquez, or he wouldn't have played that aggressively. It basically is like the same thing that Gattuso, Roy Keane, Casemiro, and all of them do. That like until they don't get the yellow, there's no reason why not to play aggressive. And then once you get the yellow, you got to play condition. The other player that I want to talk about is Tchouaméni, immense at center back. I really don't know how that is a thing. I really don't know how he's that good at CDM. I really don't know at CDM, at center back. I really don't know. Kroos, Magisterio. By the way, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, even your player, it's admitting corruption, blah, 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 blah. Kroos just says, like, for me, Lunin will have never got to that ball, therefore he should be, like, I think he should have counted. Just because he plays for a team doesn't mean he's right or he's the smartest or, like, he deserves to be right at all times. Obviously, he's valid to his opinion, but those are not the rules. If he wants to play, again, if he wants to complain about the rules, he can. If he disagrees with it, he can. But like those are not the rules, and therefore I'm not gonna tell. It's his opinion, but like what the rules are what the rules are. Then another player that I want to shout out is Nacho. Nacho, bro, he's been iffy recently. He's been bad. Let's call it what it is. He's been bad. But for the people that are saying, oh, he should be sold, for the people that are saying there's no way like he stays here, or how is he our captain, blah, 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 blah. Nacho was there when Ramos got injured. Nacho was there when there was no right back. Nacho was there when we had no left back, when we had no center back, when we needed someone in the midfield. Nacho is always a rotational player, and Nacho will always be good enough. Now, the problem is, he's never supposed to be your starter. Never, ever, ever. He's never supposed to play this many minutes. Why? Because he's not a great player. He's a good player. So whenever you give a good player minutes at a great team, those deficiencies start showing up. But saying that we should sell Nacho is deluded. No. Nacho was there when we needed him the most. Give him a little bit of support. Simple as that. Just give him a little support. Vinicius, again, like I said, he was so direct, super good. Brahim Diaz, I forgot to say, speedy recovery. We don't know what his injury might be. It might be a hamstring or something like that. But besides that, I think I already touched on everything. When it comes down to football, tomorrow we're going to have I need to see because I already forgot. Tomorrow we have the PSG Real Sociedad. Watch out for that game. That game is gonna be amazing. And then Lazio Bayern. My friend CR Visuals, Guaje Rodriguez. He told me that like he's a Bayern fan. He told me like the way that we're playing, Lazio might beat us. So keep an eye out for that game. But besides that, usually I only talk about football on this podcast, right? But for the people that are watching, keep an eye out on my setup because today is the last time you're gonna see me in the setup. We are yet to get my visa process, but today I sold my car, and tomorrow my dad is gonna come pick me up from my current apartment, just take all my things, and then we're gonna be waiting for my visa, hopefully to get approved this week so I can leave and be in Spain next week. So next time you see one of these episodes, it will probably be either in Spain or it's gonna be from my phone or something like that. But this is the last time you're gonna see me in this setup, which is crazy because this room in my last apartment, but this setup as a whole has been the one that I've been working on for the past 2 years. Working, creating everything. The one that I created, my YouTube all the way back then, my Twitch, all that stuff. This is the setup that I've been working on. And the fact that now it's going to change and we're going to go to Spain, it's crazy. So I can only be but grateful for this opportunity and what's going to happen now in the future. And yeah, crazy to say. Last video with this setup, last podcast with this setup. But yeah, great things coming along. Again, like I said, Champions League tomorrow. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to subscribe both on YouTube and on Spotify. Kiko's Korner, and I'm Kiko Suarez. Follow me everywhere. And yeah, drop a like. Have an amazing day. Give me your prediction for tomorrow's game. And I'll see you next time. Whenever that is. Peace.